Hi everybody! It's me again. Welcome back to another round of Dungeon Hack. And before I get started with this week's character, the crazy sorceress has been watching Boris make his way in his forest through the dungeon, obviously through a crystal ball, and she was pleased, she was impressed enough actually to send his family a ham. Since his family consists of bears, they're probably fine with that. I just wanted to mention that. Actually, let's have a moment of silence for Boris. That's enough. He was badass. That was amazing. And I'm not patting myself on the shoulder here. It's just the character was ridiculously well in what he did. So that was fun to play. But that's enough with Boris. New week, new character. And today's character is suggested to us by the user called BeatlesSWSMB, who I remember fondly from many of my LPs, leaving nice comments and being just generally sweet. And she's also the one who drew the nice picture of me that I showcased in my 500 subscriber announcement video. So thank you very much for the picture, for all the nice comments, and of course for the suggestion for this one. And her character is going to be a male human ranger, the first one I think, the first ranger we're playing here, and true neutral, which isn't possible. Because for some reason the edition this game uses, or this is just the game itself, insists that a ranger be good. I'm going to try if we can just leave it with the lawful access, just like neutral and nothing else. Otherwise I'm going to select neutral good, but that's just technicalities. The character's going to be true neutral. And yeah, tagged are dexterity and constitution. There we go. So strength. Okay. Obviously strength doesn't go lower than 13 for a ranger, so we're going to leave it at... What? And wisdom not lower than 14, which makes sense for the spells, I guess. So this character is going to be a tiny bit overpowered for technicality's sake, but there's nothing I can do about that really. And 24 hit points, that's alright. Age, not 19, but Barry, that's the name, Barry is going to be 30. And I think we're good with that. Can we... Oh, okay, it's just selected good by itself. Never mind. And fourth row, first portrait. That one? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Alright. Fourth row, first portrait. And Barry. Now, Barry, he is extremely paranoid, apparently. Before he opens any door, he's going to turn around and check his surroundings to see if everything's alright. Kind of a bit neurotic. And he'll also attack anything immediately on sight, without any form of tactics. He prefers ranged attacks, which makes sense for a ranger. And when he gets spells, I don't know when that will be, well, assuming he'll live long enough for that to happen, he's going to prefer offensive ones. And I think that's that. So, let's see how Barry fares. Let's see if the settings are alright. I probably shouldn't check this every week, but I'm paranoid like that. Like Barry! Character death real. Multi-level puzzles off. We're going to leave food consumption and food availability like it is, unless it turns out that the next character who survives longer will also starve at the same point. Although, I don't know. We did find one pack of rations for Boris. Then again, Boris ate his first rations really quickly. So I guess that's fair. Technically, he could have survived longer if I played him a bit more tactically. But let's not talk bad about Boris. He's the Chuck Norris of Dungeon Hack. With Barry, well, apart from being paranoid and attacking everybody on sight, he seems to be a fairly balanced character, so if I'm careful enough, we should get some entertainment out of Barry. I'm not saying that we don't get any entertainment out of a character if they die. Apparently you do. Nobody's yelled at me so far, which is nice. I don't know why it takes so long to load. Okay, good. I just thought it had crashed or something like that. Alright, oh, we got the, the green... there's already somebody there. Don't we? Okay. We don't have a bow for some reason, which is odd for a ranger. So I guess we're just going to have to... Actually, tell you what. I'm going to pause the recording really quickly and see if we can generate him again. Because that doesn't make any sense. He should have a bow. Rangers usually do. So, be right back. Just pausing it real quick. See you again with a new character. Hi, we're back. Are we back? Wait a second. Yeah, we are back. Okay. I'm sorry. I created him 3 times now, and he never gets a bow. That's really odd. I don't think I've ever played a ranger, so I don't know if that's normal. Yes, growl. I'm sorry though, so we're going to have to find a bow. Until then, it's not really too bad because his constitution's good anyway, but his dexterity gives him a fairly decent armor class, and his constitution gives him good hit points, so he's still a good character, but it's weird. I don't know why rangers don't get a bow. Well, anyway, we're going to be on the lookout for one. Until then, let's take a look around. Yeah, okay, good. Being paranoid pays! Behind me. Die! Okay, now that we got... Ah! I think that was 2 of them. This is very cruel one again. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's be doubly careful. Okay. I think creating a paranoid character actually was a good call. Certainly... it isn't necessarily paranoid to be paranoid in this game. It's just reasonable. Die! Okay. Okay, this is still... I mean, the green... We didn't have the green one, but we didn't have this one either before, I think. This dungeon design, I mean. What's that? Something seems to be missing here. Okay. Good to know that it's there. I managed to get lost already. Yeah, that's a weird thing about the bow. I don't know what the game designers were thinking, but obviously a ranger needs a bow. It's just odd. Alright. So yeah, in case anybody out there who also created a ranger wants a redo, you can obviously do that. What's that? Father Time and Mother Nature have created a large rock formation here. Okay. And create a fighter thief instead of a ranger, and then we'll just We just claim he's a ranger, that's obviously alright with me. Although rangers, of course, have the added perk of being able to cast divine spells. Obsidian, that may go to the riddle we saw earlier. Yeah, rangers get divine spells at some point, and that's really handy, obviously. Divine spells can really help a lot in this game. But I'm going to leave that up to you. And obviously we're going to use a bow as soon as we find one. Which may happen soon, may never happen, who knows. Go. Die! Alright. I'm realizing now that with all the talking I'm completely forgetting my paranoia! So... Sure nobody's there? I don't know. Alright. Okay. Now. Okay, nobody. What's that in that corner? It's just... nothing important apparently. Oh, we're getting a lot of keys this time. It's a bone one. I don't think we have a bone one. We have an iron one. Ugh. It can't just give me a message, you know, that doesn't work. It has to throw the key away. Flower key, first key. Oh. Okay, we're going to need a different one. But that's quite alright. And it feels a bit different playing this game now, because now I actually know that it's doable, manageable to get beyond the first level. Sure, nobody's there. I can hear you, you know. Better check twice. And then run against the door. Okay. Bone key. That's the one we've been looking for, and that's probably this one. Ah, not so easy. Okay. Come here. Ow. Someone or something really wanted to get into the hole here. Maybe it was trying to get out. Trying to get out. From here, or something. Disgusting things hanging from the ceiling. Ah! Barry hasn't taken any damage yet. I'm proud of him. All of you. Die! There being two of you won't help. I mean, he would have been good ranged as well, but the Constitution and the Armor class are really... I doubt there's anything on this level that can really do him in. Yeah? Okay, it's safe to pass. Anybody here? Okay. And grappling hook. Which is handy, although not really a ranged weapon. Could use it as one. No, we couldn't, I guess. Is that? Even if we could, we probably shouldn't. Alright, I think the bone door was here. It was either here or this one. So let's make our way northwards until we can... Okay, good. Ow. 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 to stop walking against walls. But it's hard to tell from the viewing screen when you can take another step and when you can't. Like now, for instance, it looks like you could go further, but the map tells me differently. Oh. Minor problems, I'm sure. Ah, no, I think it was it here? Yes. One thing, oh, there's a lot of things I didn't like about this game. It's not a very well-designed game. It doesn't need to be, it's fun anyway. But one thing I think would have really improved it is a bit of versatility concerning the enemies. Now, there's a lot of enemies, of course, later in the game. But a greater variety of low-level enemies, that's what I mean. Die! I'm good at this no tactics thing. What's here? Silver coin. Oh, those are for the machines that restore hit points and stuff. So that's good. The grappling hook. Don't think we need to use that now because at this stage in the game there's not really anything we need to climb. Anybody here? No, good. Okay, so now we're on the other side of that window. There's another window. Ow! Die! Oh! Die! Okay, there were two of them. I think this would be a good time to rest. He's got a lot of hit points, but still. We still have a set of rations, and we can afford to be extra careful at this point. Probably has to eat that ration soon, and then we're on our own, but until then, let's do the best with what we have. Oh! Die! Come here! Not bad at all. Okay, here's just the other side of that window. The key, oh man, those are a lot of keys. And there's no secret. No hidden door. By hidden door I mean illusionary wall. Don't need to be with that amount of locks and keys. Okay. Checking if anybody's there. Hello, I can hear you. Okay. Anybody there? Anybody inside that hole? Hello? No, nobody. All right. Walking against walls is the best way to find out if they're illusionary. Morning star. Actually, let me pause the recording for a moment to see if that's better or worse than the sword we're using. Wait a moment. There we go. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Turns out the longsword that we're using is actually better than the mace. Yeah? Morningstar. Wait a second, is it better than the Morningstar? What? Where? Die! Sneaking up on me, what were you thinking? I could have had a heart attack. Let's... What? Okay, was there another one? Let's rest while we can. I was looking for a maze. This is a morning star. I was completely wrong. Oh, the morning star's actually... well, the morning star's a bit better than the sword. A little bit. And we need to eat some rations. Yes, it is. Don't be silly. This... Okay, that's better. Oh, we have another pack of rations. I hadn't even seen that. Good, goody. We're not in a bad way here. Back to the morning star. There it is. Yeah. Slightly better than the sword, except for large creatures. For large creatures, we're going to take the sword out again. But before I lose myself again in meaningless rambling, let's investigate. Die! Damn it! There we go. Okay. Onwards.